All right, welcome out to another episode of the Wednesday Pirate Podcast. My name is Gabriel Trevino, and we've got two podcasts coming to you. One here in about 2 or 3 minutes, and one later this evening. It'll be our softball here in Rockport, Fulton, Texas. Head coach Melissa Reyes is scheduled to come on here in just a bit, and then later this evening we'll have scheduled our head baseball coach Renee Silva scheduled to come on, and so we they usually come on every Wednesday. I haven't heard that they're not going to come on. I know I was in touch with Coach Reyes, so I know she's coming on. I'm still waiting to hear back from Coach Silva, but usually he does come in at 6:30 if he's available. So we are scheduled to have both of them, and definitely we'll be talking RF Lady Pirates softball. We'll recap last night's game here. Give me just a second and let me send the information over to Coach Reyes. So I'm not sure if Coach Reyes will have anybody on. Got a little bit of a sore throat, but excited to have her on today, obviously, to talk about the Lady Pirates. Big win last night on the road. They were in Sinton. It's always a battle out there when they take on the Pirates, the Land Pirates, the Lady Land Pirates. So Rockport got the win 3-0. So we'll definitely get Coach's thoughts on that. And the Lady Pirates still undefeated in district play. So big game coming up. They have two games left in the regular season, both at home Friday against Calhoun. Calhoun will be coming to town, and then they'll finish off the regular season on next Tuesday at here at home against Ingleside. Should be a really good one. So definitely want to talk to Coach Reyes about that, and then get some player stats from last night's game, preview the upcoming games that are coming up, and also talk a little bit about our injury report, making sure everyone's healthy, and obviously talk a little bit about our sub-varsity and our middle school, who they have started to play softball. So I'm hoping to get out there and catch a few games as we start to slow down here with the podcast. Last couple of months been very, very busy as we do podcast on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And so I'm not available to go out and see. But since we're starting to slow things down here as the season comes to an end, hopefully I'll be able to get out there and watch some of the sub-varsity and middle school. So again, we'll have Coach Reyes scheduled on here in just a bit. I believe she'll be coming on. And then, like I said, later on, we'll be talking Rockport Fulton Pirate baseball. We were out at the game last night. Didn't go the way we wanted it to go, but it was still good. And so definitely starting to do a little bit more live cast, live streams here. Coach, how you doing?
I'm good.
Coach, we are already live. I decided to go a little live here before. I thought it'd be better. So I said, when Coach jumps on, she don't have to wait for me to write in the description and all that. I said, she'll just come right on, and we'll be ready to go. I think we're going to start doing it this way from now on. Congratulations on the win last night. Big win on the road.
Thank you. It was a tough one.
It was. I was following on Game Changer, and I said, okay, I was saying we've been here before. I've seen this story before. We start off slow. We're going to be okay. And every inning that we kept it kind of 0-0. I said, okay, it's eventually going to come. Someone's going to get going here, and it did. Daniel was sitting next to me. We were calling the boys game, and he was kind of just showing me, here you go, look, we scored. And so finally we got the win. I said, man, that was awesome. So we also have on the screen one of our assistant coaches, also an alumni. Last week we had Lauren Kelly. This week we have Miss, I know you asked Miss Gonzales. So I'm sorry. You can tell me, you can correct me here in a minute. But Lexi Gonzales, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
from
Yes, thank
afar.
you.
Yeah, that was good. So, last name now. Give me your last name. So now when I see you, I can call you by your last name.
It's just Gonzales.
So Gonzales. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll keep it at that. Thank you for coming on and spending some time here with us. Obviously, you ladies, Lexi, are having a great season this year, especially in district. Undefeated, the Lady Pirates with the win last night go to 6-0 in district play, and they'll have the remaining two games. They'll be here at home, so we definitely invite all of the Pirate fans to come on out. We need all of the support. These next two games are going to be tough. So all the support that we can get out there, and I'm talking about standing room only, would be great. Coach, so let me ask you, Coach Reyes. So I never asked you, but that last time that we won district, I know they had the fire trucks out there. I know we're still way, way early, but if we get to that point, is that something that we could be seeing again this year?
Honestly, I haven't put that much thought into it. Like I said, we've just been trying to take things one game at a time. It is creeping up on us rather fast, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. So you guys have to come out. That's how you're going to be able to see, right? So come on out, watch the game, and then we'll see if there's any festivities afterwards. But definitely, we invite everyone to come out again. That's Friday, this Friday against Calhoun here at home, and then next Tuesday we'll have another our final game here at home, and of course GT Sports will be out there to stream both of those games. We'll be out there on Friday and Tuesday. So if you can't make it, definitely support the Lady Pirates through the live stream. You can watch it on our Pirates Cove Sports Network, our YouTube channel. We'll share the game link over to the Twitter and Facebook page as well. So Coach Reyes, I'll go to Coach Gonzales here first. So Coach, first of all, introduce yourself. I know most of the people already know you here. You played here, but your name and how long have you been coaching?
So I'm Coach Lexi Gonzales. This is my second year coaching. And I love to be a part of this program. That's why I came back. It holds a special place in my heart just to be able to come back and coach at my alumni and coach the girls and be next to Coach Reyes. Like, it's just something special to be a part of. So
it is, and I'm sure it is for Coach Reyes as well to have you and Lauren Kelly, two great players, right? That were really successful here. Both of you guys were very successful. The team was very successful when you guys were here. You both go off to college, just like Lauren Kelly. You had a successful college career out there as well. I think you went to the World Series. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we went to NAIA World Series. So that was my junior year.
Yeah, both of you guys were studs when you were here. Obviously, anybody that watched you play knows that. And it's really great to have you guys back. I said last week that Johnny Zavala always says that, he loves to see you players come back and be able to coach our younger players. And the result is it's going good. We're 6-0 in district play. But talk to us a little bit about the season, Lexi. Like I said, the non-district, it's been good. The district has been really well. But for me, someone that's been paying attention to this program for the last couple of years, I see a big difference in this team. Not so much that the other teams weren't doing good, because they were, but this team, for like an example, would be we don't start off strong, slow offensively, but we're staying in the game. The communication is so good this year. This team looks very focused every game. And I think the confidence is they know they're going to pull through. I mean, I, as a fan, last night, as close as it was the first couple of innings, my gut was telling me we're going to pull this out. I mean, we're going to do it. I don't know how, but we're going to, and eventually we do. Talk to us a little bit about this team. What's been the difference? You were here last year from this year. If there is any difference, what are you seeing from these ladies offensively? The patience at the plate. I think they had like 8 or so walks. Madison Aguilar had, I think, 3 of those. So talk to us overall what you're seeing from this team this year.
So definitely, like, I see it mostly in practice. The girls, they come out every single day and they are just ready to work. Like, no matter what we are doing, they are there and they are Coach Kelly always says, like, be where your feet are, and they are literally where their feet are at every single day, whether it's in a game or it's in practice. That is just something that they do. And as far as like offensively, like, yes, we do start out a little bit slower, and the girls understand that it's going to take the whole team to get the job done. We can't just rely on one kid or one person to do that for us. We have to do it together, and they know that, and they're going to fight and they're going to keep going until they get the job done. So a whole 7 innings strong. That's what we say. So.
And this team, like I said at the plate, you know, I've said about Jalissa, because she's the first one I saw that was really, really patient. But now this team, everybody is patient. And I think I look at body language a lot. There's a lot of confidence, a lot of focus. These girls just know they're going to win. Someone told me a while back that, you know, wanting to win and going into a game knowing you're going to win, there's a big, big difference. These girls know they're going to win. They have confidence that they're going to win. That's to Coach Reyes and what she does, and the assistant coaches, because a great program and a great coach always has to have good assistants, right? And so I think it's I mean, coaches are good. I mean, like you and Lauren are coaches, right? So wherever you coach, you want to win, but it's got to be that much special to be able to come back to Rockport, where it started for you, to be able to be a part of now teaching these young girls, not only the varsity, but the sub-varsity and the middle school as well, to be able to be a part of it. I know I'm happy to have both you and Coach Kelly here. Let's talk a little bit about Maddie Dykes, because we've talked a little bit about her here. She's been great down the stretch. I think the strikeouts, you know, aren't double digits all the time, but she's keeping us in games. When she has to make a pitch, she makes it. Teams aren't able to just, you know, get 6-7 runs on us. Looking at district, Coach, I don't know if you know Coach Reyes, but no one's really scored on us yet in district. I think we've maybe given up 4. I don't remember what the BVO this last go around was, but you know, we pretty much shut everyone out so far, or giving them maybe a run or two. Talk a little bit about Maddie and what you've seen from her from last year to this year, because the biggest thing for me is she doesn't get rattled. No matter if there's bases loaded, 1 out, she just goes and does her job, gets us out of innings, keeps us in games. What's the biggest thing you've seen, Lexi, from her this year that possibly you didn't see last year, if there's anything there?
Maddie definitely has a lot more confidence this year, in my opinion. But she also, like, she has a defense behind her and trusts her defense 100%. And everybody on that field, like, is going to back her up and do anything to keep a ball in front of them, like lay out for balls. And we just had one last night. Like, Hunter literally dove for a ball. It was in foul territory. It was a great decision, and she laid out for her team, so that way we did not have those 2 runs to score. And we trusted, like, Maddie trusts her defense a lot, and that's really good, because then she can work with her pitches. She can throw more things, knowing that she has the girls behind her to back her up.
Oh, absolutely. I read about the Hunter Duplin chin out. Well, Hunter's fast. I asked her if she was the fastest, and she said no. And right away I said, it's got to go to Logan. She goes, absolutely, goes to Logan. But
I want to see them race personally. Like, just put them next to each other and have them go at it, and let's see who wins.
I know Hunter's fast. You know,
Hunter is, yeah.
Hunter has, I don't know if she's fast, and she's got energy. Like, my God, she just goes. Every coach would love to have a Hunter Dupe. She just goes. I don't think she ever gets tired. So that was great. Talk a little bit about last night's game. I mean, going into this game, we had an opportunity to sweep Sinton. I know that Sinton is a little young this year, but that still doesn't take away from, they're still a very good team. I mean, the pitcher got double-digit strikeouts on us last night. That was the most impressive thing to me, is our offense wasn't going. We still found a way to pull that game out, even with their pitcher getting double-digit strikeouts on us. But what did you see from the team yesterday? I mean, the sweep coming to Sinton is something we haven't done in a while, if we've ever done it at all. But what did you see from the team from start to end that really impressed you last night?
Oh, me and Coach Reyes.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we go up to the plate, and we get things done when it needs to be done. Like, we get runners on and we're trying to move them. We're going to do our job, whether it's by bunting, sacrifice fly, you know, anything. We are getting in up to play, and we're doing the thing in there. Gabby, I think, was the one that had the really big hit, and Maddie too. Like and Oceana's getting on base, and we're just doing our job. We know what needs to be done, whether it's sacrifice bunt or any line drives. We're getting it done. We're not trying to swing for the fence all the time. So just doing enough just to get a run in, one at a time.
And I think the girls they know that now. It seems like they realize that there's 7 innings here, right? We don't have to win it in one. And like I said, the biggest thing is that I think the confidence is there from all these girls. I mean, we can play small ball with Logan, with Hannah Olsen, with so I mean we can win multiple ways this year. So a lot of credit to you guys for having these girls ready, because that's another thing. They're ready to go every game. They're focused and ready to go. Doesn't matter who the other opponent is. We play Rockport ball. And it's been working for us. Lexi, I'm gonna put you on the spot here. In one word, describe this team this year. If you had to describe the Lady Pirates in one word, what word would that be?
There's just so many words to describe them. Probably like they just have like the resilience to like just get everything done. Like they are that's what I see in them all the time. They're so resilient for everything. So.
They are, and they're having fun too. You know, they're laughing. You know, I bring them on here and try to ask them about the ranking. You know, the undefeated. You know, come on, and they're just kind of like
they don't. It doesn't faze them. Like if okay, we're undefeated. Like what's next? Like we need to keep working, and that's one thing that I love seeing from them, because you can ask them about rankings. They're not talking about it in practice. They're not going in practice saying, "Oh, we're undefeated. Like we can just cruise on through this practice." No, it is the same energy every single day.
Yeah, I think I always, when I ask them that and I get off the podcast, I think one of them, I said, one time they're going to tell you, Mr. Trevino, we haven't done anything yet. We've just been winning games like we're supposed to. We haven't won district, you know, but I like their attitude. Like I said, they're focused here on the podcast. They play along great. It's just been great to see, man. And so again, we invite all of the Pirate fans. If you haven't had an opportunity to come out and see the softball team, your team is 6-0. They're undefeated. They got a chance to bring the district title. So coaches coach, players play, and the community needs to come out and cheer. And I'm expecting in the next 2 games to see standing room only. So hopefully everyone will go out for these next 2 games. They're home here and really show out here for our Lady Pirates. Lexi, what's it like to, I'm going to ask you like I asked Lauren. So you played for Coach Reyes and now you coach with her. What was it like to play with Coach Reyes? I don't know if you heard what Lauren said, but if you didn't, I'm not going to tell you. You got to see the podcast. But what was it like to play for Coach Reyes? And what's it like? How special was it to come back and coach?
With my freshman year coming in, I will say I was like terrified of her. And that's because I had her like in middle school, and then coming up as a freshman, I was like, oh my God, what do I have to do to like be on varsity? Like I wanted to please her in every single way possible. She still scared me. I was on her team and still scared me my whole freshman year, but you know, we started to build like a relationship. Like she was more than just like a coach. Like she was a mentor. She was a role model to me. Her and Coach Jeffrey, like having them two together was the best thing ever as like a player to have them two. But and then coming in now and like working beside her, she's an even bigger role model, because now like she didn't just help me in my softball career, but now she's helping me in my job career now, and pushing me to be better every single day and teaching me things that I didn't know before. So it's something special to be able to work next to Coach Reyes. So, and it took me a while to call her Mel, by the way. I don't think I call her Mel still. I think I changed now. It's Coach Ray now. But or like just Ray. So I still have that respect for her, and that goes with all the coaches, like Coach Blue too. I can't do it. It's always gonna be Coach Blue.
I know for you, that's what I was gonna ask too. Like, you know, do you call her Melissa now? Because you coach, you don't call her Melissa, right? So coach, so does it change? But you're right. For you, that's how you knew her, right? Coach Ray. Yeah. That's good, Coach Ray. I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
You know, when I look back at this program that I started following, you know, the girls that go out to play at the next level. I know there's more, but the ones that I remember, you, Lauren, Lena, Mikey, Maddie, Sierra, just some of the girls that I followed. I know there was much more before I really got involved with the program, but that tells a lot about Coach Reyes, that these girls are learning here, not only from her, but from the assistant coaches that we have here. They
Mhm.
pick up the game, and then they get to continue playing at the next level. It's kudos. And again, this program, since I've been following since you played, it's been good. It's always competing for a district title. It's always in the playoffs. We have not dropped once in the time that I've seen this. So that's great to have that. And I got to say, you and Lauren were studs when you played. Brought a lot of happiness to the fans, man. It was
Thank you,
great to
thank
see you
you.
guys play. If you guys couldn't, if you could just stay like an extra year of eligibility for like they do in college, would
Yeah.
be great. But you got to move on, and I definitely understand
Mhm.
that. Coach Reyes, I want to give you an opportunity to talk about Lexi for those that don't know that are going to watch this podcast. What was she like as a player and now as a coach?
Well, I could definitely go on and on talking about Lexi and just everything that she's done for our program. Um, and just one of the things that I really, really love about her is, and I say this to a lot, like the kids that we have coming up that are playing at the middle school level, at the high school level. But Lexi was that type of player that she would do anything and everything for her team, for the program. And coming in her freshman year, she started off kind of in a DP role, and then got to be on the field as well. She played some of the outfield. Coming in her next year, like we knew, Coach Jeffrey and I really felt like her true position, where she was really just a beast at second base, dominated anything that went by on the ground that way was not going to get through because Lexi always had that. And then just every year she got better and better with her bat too. Then coming into her junior year, we were in a position where we didn't have a pitcher, and we knew we weren't going to have a pitcher coming into the season. So Lexi really dedicated her time in the summer to just, she was like, I'll pitch. That was her attitude. I was like, we're going to need a pitcher. And she says, well, I can pitch. And she basically went out all summer, worked on her pitching, and that year, like, she carried us all year, just pitching, and got us into the playoffs, and we are playing Rio Hondo, and she did her very best then too. But that was like just putting team before herself, because she could have very selfishly been like, this is the position I play, I don't want to pitch, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But she stepped up to where the team needed her the most. And then coming into her senior year, we were able to move her, and we needed her back in the field again. And she graciously passed the ball over to Sierra. Like, I literally remember her giving the ball and giving it to Sierra and saying, like, it's yours now, so that was really special. And just her, I'm sorry, it was Kaylee Polashik, right? Lexi?
No, it was Sierra.
Oh, it was Sierra.
Yeah. Right?
Okay. Oh, that's right, because Kaylee graduated.
Yeah,
Sierra
the
hit my
kid
ears.
graduated before me, so it would have been.
Yes.
And
So
I
it
knew
was
about
Sierra.
coming
Yes.
in too. I'm like, oh, thank God! Like, somebody is here, and I do not have to do this anymore. Being a pitcher is a lot, by the way. That is a lot of pressure, especially if you've never done it. Like, I mean, I did it in Little League for a year, but that was about it. So that was a lot of pressure.
So,
And if you ask Coach Kelly too, she'll tell you, I remember you gave up a home run, and that was it for my senior year. Like, she'll still, she tells me that to this day. So
but anyways, that's what Lex did for us, and for the program. So she's always put the program before herself. And just in her senior year, she was able to have a lot of success also. And we had her at shortstop her senior year. So Lexi's like a great prime example of doing whatever the team needs, and sacrificing yourself for the team. And if that makes the team better, then she was all for it. And I tell you, like, she carried that same attitude and mentality when she went to UHV. And she played multiple positions there as well. She played catcher, second base, shortstop, I want to say outfield. But again, just doing anything and everything. And she also played catcher for us when she was here. But just doing anything and everything, always putting team first. And I think it was really special when she did get to the NAIA and she was playing in Georgia. I made it a point to get out there, and that's huge for me. And I try to do my best right now. Like, my schedule's kind of tough, and I wish I could go see Natalie Munoz play, and Elaine. I'm still trying to get out to watch some of their games, but I know they're both excelling. But I do like to, even after they're gone, get out and try to at least catch a game. I've driven to San Antonio to see Sierra, but just going out and supporting them and their continued passion for the game of softball. And then just like with Lexi, now having her as a coach, it's the same thing. She's very, whatever the program needs, whatever the team needs, like she's all about it. And just being able to have her by my side, and just, she's always been my sugar bear. Like, I gave her that nickname when she was a freshman, and it kind of stuck. And now that she's a mommy, we got the little cubby now. We got a little cubby bear and stuff. But just the relationship with her, it's just there's a strong relationship, and I want to make sure that me as a coach, and I'm honored for her to even say that she looks at me as a mentor, but I always want to make sure that I don't fail her, and I don't fail Lauren, and I don't fail coaches or like players that want to be coaches and want to come to Rockport, and them having the opportunity to come home and share all their knowledge, not only of their experiences in high school, but of their experiences in college. And they're young and very relatable. I mean, it has a huge impact. So what she's done for our program in the short amount of time, like, I mean, I'm very happy, and I'm very pleased with her and the coaching staff that we have.
We got a great one, and I hope you ladies stick around for the foreseeable future, because I think this program can reach heights that we haven't reached yet. But Lexi, you and Lauren, just because you two are on the staff and we've had you on the podcast, you guys were great here, and we had some great times watching you guys play and grow, right? And I think you and Lauren are just two of a many that set the standard. When you left, then you had Mikey and Sierra, coach talking about how Sierra was young when you passed the ball over, but the standard was set. And those girls, I saw them, they did great while they were here. They set a strong standard of the way that this program needs to go daily, but that's also going to you guys setting such a strong foundation. This is how we do it to teach these girls that went on to teach others. So it was great watching you and Lauren play. And now having you guys back here to teach our youth brings me great joy to say that I think we're going to hit heights we've never hit before, and I can't wait till that happens. And I think we're definitely off to a good start here. So thank you for coming on to the podcast. Appreciate it. Hope Coach will bring you guys on again here soon before the season ends. I know it looks like we're going to be in the playoffs, so hopefully we'll continue the podcast and have you guys there. I am looking to be able to stream and go on the road with you guys, to be able to bring those games on our live stream on the Parts Code. So hopefully we don't get denied when we go up there, but we're definitely looking to be able to live stream those playoff games if we're given permission. But Lexi, I'll give you the final word, man. Anything you want to add? Any shout outs before we let you go?
You're on mute.
Well, dang. I just said, nope, I'm good. Just go Pirates. Love to be here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming on, and good luck these last two games. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Coach, Man, it's great. She was good. She was really good. And like I think you said, she can play any position. I mean, she was not scared of the moment, right? Like, and I think that's where her success was able to continue at the next level. She was always willing to do things that, maybe she was out of her comfort zone, but I'll do it for the team. And she did it well. This girl
Yes.
was really good when she was here. I mean, for those that don't never got to see Lexi, she was really good. She was what you call an athlete, a very good athlete. We were glad to have her. And I'm always glad to have and see them now that they've come back from college to be able to coach us. So that's great. Thank you for bringing her on, Coach. Let's talk a
Absolutely.
little bit about the game. Again, great win for the Lady Pirates. As they got the road win in Sinton. Never an easy place to play, but we did get the win 3-0. The Lady Pirates from Rockport sweep the series 2-0. Just talk to us a little bit about the game. What did you see from the Lady Pirates offensively first, and then from Maddie Dykes in the circle?
Well, I know offensively we were looking to get on the board quickly. We did actually have a situation where we had the opportunities, but it just didn't come through. And then I think finally, I want to say in the third, we got a runner on base, and Maddie hit a great shot. Um, and that was good. Oceana before that gave us an opportunity too, and she had a triple. Um, so we were getting some hits. It just, we just had to be patient and find a way. And I think that's the special thing about this team is we talk about that a lot, is just doing whatever it takes and finding a way. And we tried some things. We tried some small ball, and basically we had a game plan. We knew what we were looking for, and we were waiting for those moments to capitalize on that. And I think, Gabby Castaneda at the bottom of the lineup, I want to say, I think she had two strikes on her. She was able to come up huge with a stand up double, and then was able to bring that run in, and that's what really got it going. And then I think defensively, we had some great plays. Hannah Olson made some great catches at left field. Gabby had some great catches. Jalissa had a catch going foul, like, laying out, getting a catch that we really needed. And then of course the last one that Hunter had, that was just an all out. I mean, the ball was inches from reaching the ground, and she just completely laid out. Just, obviously, I mean, I don't think it was even a thought. I think it was just her reacting and her being like, I'm determined to get this ball, and just completely laid out. I know I was all pumped up and excited about it, and excited for her, excited for the team, but and we preach this, it's the big things that, it's the small things that make a big difference, and it's the little things that make a big difference, and we say that all the time, and I think, like, in these games, that's what's shown. They stay calm. We don't try to get too high. We don't try to get too low. We just try to be consistent in everything that we do. And just with Maddie on the mound, I think that she did her job. She gave us a fighting chance. She battled through some. I think she ended up with three walks in that game. And two of them being in the seventh inning. But I just went out there and it's like, hey, we're okay. We're going to trust your defense. We kind of talked about our little game plan against the next couple of batters and what we were going to do and what they were going to get and what they were not going to get. And just like say, hey, trust your defense. And that's one of the things, like, she was able just to calm down, and she executed, and defense was right behind her.
Oh, that was great. It sure was. And offensively, it was number 7, Maddie Dykes, went 1 for 4, 1 RBI. And then it was number 34 at the bottom of the lineup, as coach was talking, Gabby Castaneda, 1 for 3, 1 run, 1 RBI. And again, the Lady Pirates had a total of 8 walks. in the game. Madison Aguilar, real patient at the plate with three um, of those 8 walks. The team stats for the Lady Pirates from Rockport: 26 at bats, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 8 walks. And like I said, Coach, the thing that really impressed me was their pitcher came out and was really, really good with 13 Ks. But even that wasn't enough to get the win. So that just shows that these girls are very focused. And even when things aren't going their way, they stay the course. They
Yeah.
know it's a long game and they wait for their pitch. And on the defensive side, we're not making any errors. And then you're talking about those plays, those plays that make such a difference, right? If you don't get that in foul territory, you give them another shot, and who knows? So we're making those plays, and that is the difference here. And why the Lady Pirates, those type of plays are just a few reasons why the Lady Pirates are undefeated, 6-0 in district play. As we've got 2 games coming up. And Coach, I'd like to get your thoughts on those games. They're both home games, and once again, you're gonna hear me say it here on the podcast. Come on out for these final 2 games. On Friday, Calhoun will be coming into town to play against your RF Lady Pirates. And then on Tuesday will be the regular season finale against Ingleside here. Both games are here Friday and Tuesday. We invite everyone to come on out and come support the Lady Pirates. The green and gold, again, we will be there. You can watch the game on the Pirates Coast Sports Network YouTube channel if you can't make it. But if you're in town and you're available, please come on out and support this team as they have a really good opportunity to be district champs this year and make a deep playoff run. So Coach, Calhoun and Ingleside coming into town. I'm just going to tell you, what do you want to see from the Lady Pirates?
Okay. If I can backpedal real quick, I'd also like to give a shout out to Rocky, Madison Aguilar. And we talk about just the discipline at the plate and stuff, but for anyone that watched the game, like, she got walked 3 times. And a lot of those were at full count. And so it takes a lot of discipline to work that. And that was one of the things that she really executed through last night and got on base. And that's what ended up, like, they were able to bring her in. I think that was Gabby's hit that ended up bringing her in and stuff. But again, it's those little things in that discipline that make a big difference. So I definitely wanted to give a shout out, because getting walked 3 times in a game is pretty impressive in itself as well.
It is.
For Calhoun, again, we're approaching that and taking care of the things and control the controllables and do the things that we know how to do. And it's going to be a lot of execution, a lot of discipline at the plate, defensively, making sure that we're communicating well. It is going to be a very special night, because we'll be having our little league, our future players, our future little Pirates that are going to come and share the diamond with us. And last year we had a great turnout, and we're looking forward to that too. We also have a very special guest that's going to be throwing out the ceremonial first pitch, and that's Carter Jones. And if anyone knows, like, he's been battling a type of brain cancer, and so everyone in our town, in our community of Rockport Fulton, has been behind him all the way, and we're all Carter strong. And he's going to throw out the first pitch, and I know that he is in remission. So that is great news. And if we can fight like Carter fights, then we're all in good standing. And I would like to encourage everyone to wear gray or gold, yellow gold if you can. That's in support of cancer and the type of brain cancer he has, and also like youth cancer and stuff like that. So just being able to join the fight and be supportive of Carter. And if we fight half as hard as he fights, and then we'll be fine. So we're really looking forward to that. And we love to encourage just everyone in our town and community to come out. It's going to be a special night, and we'd love to see everyone out there. And then going into Tuesday will be our final district game against Ingleside. It'll be here at home. And just like it was in Ingleside, we're expecting it to be a fight. I think it's going to be a really good game. And, we want to do our best to put ourselves in a position to take care of business. And so calling out all the left field locos and all our fans to come out and be loud and cheer us on and be part of our team. Also, that'll be our parents' night, our parents and senior night. So, and in that one, we'll have Coach Sosa throwing out the first pitch. So he's been a great supporter of everything that we've been doing. And he will be our special guest that evening.
You know, first of all, Carter, I remember having Ron Leva and those guys on one of our podcasts for youth, and they spoke about that. And so I'm glad he's coming out. Another reason with Little League Night to come out and support Carter at Little League and the Lady Parts. Be great to come out. So again, we invite everybody to come out. I mean, you hear me talk here, right? Like this is a great opportunity to come support the team. Like if we're not doing nothing, come on out. The evenings have been great. I was out at the baseball field. It was great. It wasn't cold. Definitely would love to see everyone come out and just really like standing room only and come out and support the Lady Parts, but support everything that's going to be happening this Friday and then next Tuesday. Like you said, Coach Souza, Coach Reyes, I got to know Coach Souza. I've had a couple of talks with him during football season. Man, he's great. He's just a great, not only a coach, very knowledgeable, but a great athletic director that just, you want to be around the guy, man. You love being around the guy and talking football and picking his brain about sports. But it's great that we were able to get him here. He's done some great things his first year here. And I'm looking forward, hopefully. I even told him, I said, Coach, man, I'm just going to throw it out there, man. You're going to stay here for a long period of time. He said, well, I think he said a 15, 30 years, something on his house. He told me something crazy like that. They kind of told me, yeah, I think I want to be here. But it's been great having him out here. He's been great for this program, and he's going to do some great things here for Rockport Fulton. Coach, let's talk a little bit about the injury update. I haven't heard anything or read about anything, but I'm assuming we're all healthy going into the next game.
Knock on wood. Yes. Yes. And I think a large part of that is just stressing to take care of our bodies. They do hit the weight room. They were just in the weight room before they we're about to head out to our batting practice, hitting practice. But yes, it's just maintaining and just doing everything. Ice baths. I tell them again, like when they go home to baby their aches and pains and make sure that they're taking care of that, eating right and getting proper rest and making sure they stay on top of their grades as well. But yes, so knock on wood, yes, but so far so good.
And an update on our sub-varsity and our middle school. I know they played a couple of games already, the middle school.
Yes, sir. So our sub-varsity, they're getting better. And I talked about this in our last podcast, but I'm so pleased with the way they are. They're ready to come to practice. They work hard. They're even like, can we come in and have a morning practice? And they're just so much fun to be around, and their work ethic is something that we really appreciate. And again, like every game, we're seeing vast improvement, and we couldn't ask for anything more from them. And last night they pulled off a really good win. They went 3-0. They won 3-0 against Sinton at Sinton. So that was huge. That was big, and had a lot of good hits, a lot of good defense, a lot of communication. So again, it's the little things that make a big difference, and it coming all together. And we're very pleased with what they're doing. We do have our middle school program that kicked off, and we played Ingleside to open up, and the girls, both teams did very well, the green and the gold team. And then we hosted our own tournament, Battle at the Bay. And again, the green team was able to come away with an undefeated throughout the whole tournament and brought home first place. So that was good. And just the chemistry, the energy from our middle school kids, it's really good. They're excited. They've got a lot of enthusiasm. They work hard. They're very gritty. and they're just like little sponges. They're just absorbing it all, and they have a lot of fun doing it. Bella Flores was one of our MVPs, or the MVP of the tournament. Her bat was on fire, even hit a home run over left field. So they just collectively on both teams, and our white team included, I mean, they're just getting after it, and like I said, they're just sponges, and they're eager to learn, and they're, I believe they're really a special group.
They are a special group. I see moms posting stuff up when they play. It's there's a lot of talent. I mean, they're young, even younger than the middle school. I see parents, I see kids playing. I see parents posting stuff up. I saw the tournament, what parents were putting out, what the school puts out. And man, the talent's not running dry here in Rockport when it comes to softball. I mean, these girls, there's just a lot. There's a lot of love and a lot of support for this program here. And you don't even see it in high school, middle school. You see a lot of parents getting involved. And it's great to see. And that's why this program has been so good for so long. One, you've been hitting this program for quite some time here. So a lot of that credit goes to you because you have to build this culture. You have to be able, I mean, people are going to follow you. People are looking for the lead, right? And so you've done an awesome job here. Now you got two girls on your coaching staff, ladies, I should say, that have come back that know the tradition, know what it's like to play here, and now they're able to help you, put that or get that message out to everyone. This is so they're hearing it from three coaches, right? That two that played here, one that's coached here for a while, I think. And I see all of the stuff that we're doing, and it's exciting. It's an exciting time to come out here and support this program. They're doing great this year right now, and not only come out on Tuesdays and Fridays to support this varsity, sub-varsity, but also the middle school to come out when you get an opportunity to see the future of what those girls are doing. I mean, a girl hit a home run, you said, at this tournament. Some good pitching. I've seen the pitcher that's down there at that level. I think it's McKenzie. Is that her? That maybe
Yes.
I got it wrong. Was it McKenzie?
Yes, we have two good pitchers, Mackenzie Montemayor and Kaylee Franks. They're both doing an excellent job for us, and like I said, like they're both very passionate about the sport, and they're both very eager and determined to produce and to get better and better, and that's all we ask for.
Absolutely. And that's good. That's just a few of many. So definitely get an opportunity to go out there, support all levels here of softball. And again, the next two games for the varsity will be Friday. Coach, both of those games start at 7.
The JV will be at 5 and varsity at 7 for Calhoun. And then Tuesday, Ingleside only has one team, so it's just a varsity team. So we'll start that one at 6:30.
6. And again,
And then our middle school tomorrow will play Calhoun here at home. The gold team will start at 6 o'clock, followed by the green team at 7:10.
Good. Okay. So again, you're hearing it here from Coach. So again, come on out and support our softball program. And again, for the varsity, 7 on Friday, and you said 6 on Tuesday, correct?
6:30.
6:30. So definitely come on out again. If the go 2-0, we're district champs. So again, it doesn't get any better than this, man. You got to come out. I'm gonna tell the fans. I'm gonna keep saying it till they come out, Coach. We were tired of hearing this guy, man. Just shut him up. Let's go out there. But it is a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity for our community to be able to support. These are our players. They work hard, and they deserve to have the whole crowd out there. And again, for those that are out of town and want to see the game and support but can't make it out to Rockport, definitely tune in to the game. We'll live stream both Friday and Tuesday's game on the Pirates Cove Sports Network, our YouTube channel. Coach, thank you very much. Good luck. These next two games will be there supporting you.
Thank you.
But I'll give you the final word. Anything you want to add?
Just calling out the left field locos again, and when that music gets going and Steve Cantu puts it on, you need to make sure that you're up and dancing. And Jeff Aguilar can't be the only one dancing in the stands. We got to get everybody up and going, be loud. And thank you for all the continued support of our girls. And they're playing hard for you. So please come out and support.
Coach, I'll say about Jeffrey Aguilar. Now, I love Jeffrey Aguilar and I love to see him dance, but he needs some partners. He needs some people down there. I mean, I love watching him dance. So we just need to add a couple of more people into that mix and be a little bit more like Jeff, but gets into it. He loves part. I mean, I don't know. Johnny Zavala and Jeffrey Aguilar, they just love pirate sports. They're everywhere all the time. Those are the two guys that always come to mind when it comes to pirate sports. Anything, if it's football, no matter what it is, basketball, those guys are there cheering us on. So definitely great. So hopefully the locals will be ready to go. Steve Cantu will be in the box, and he'll definitely box. I mean the press box, but he'll definitely be there. The music will be playing. So you guys need to go out there and be ready. So when you hear that song out there, you get up there, and so hopefully somebody will videotape that and put it up on Facebook. But Coach, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Coach is scheduled to be back next Wednesday at 3:30. So good luck. We'll be there supporting you.
All righty. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Again, that was Coach Melissa Reyes coming on, and one of her assistant coaches, Lexi Gonzales. Last week we had Lauren Kelly, an assistant coach. This week she brought in Lexi Gonzales, two former players, alumni from Rockport, who were very good when they were here. Did some great things. So I want to thank Coach again for bringing them out. And again, before I go, I want to let you guys know to definitely come on out on Friday and Tuesday. The girls got an opportunity to win districts. So definitely all of the support that we can have on the field there to show the girls that the community supports them would be greatly appreciated. I know Coach Reyes would appreciate it. And I know the coaches and players as well. So once again, I thank Coach Reyes for coming out and spending some time here and Lexi. And we'll be back next Wednesday at 3:30. Tonight, we'll be back on again. We're scheduled to have Coach Renee Silva, our head baseball coach, to come out at 6:30. So if nothing changes, we'll be back out here to talk baseball here in a couple hours. Until then, have a great afternoon, evening.